In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a UPS battery and to identify a dead or bad battery and when to replace it. Doing it yourself will save you a lot of money than buying new UPS or letting others fix it. Now let's jump into a video and get an idea on how to do it. Before we start, let's check if the UPS is working or not by turning the switch on. The lead light will indicate if there is power. Right now, it's not plugged in and should use the battery as a power source. I also tried using this power monitor to check if there is a power on its output. The power monitor should lead or show a reading. No light or reading means this UPS is dead or not working. Now let's get ready to fix this UPS. First, we need some tools. First tool we need is a screwdriver. Then a short screwdriver, a red digital multimeter, and a source plate. Yes, we need this source plate. We will see the use of this later. Lastly, the batteries. If you have the same UPS brand that I have, the only tool you might need is this Phillips screwdriver. But for some of you that have those APC, UPS or other brands, you might need a flathead screwdriver or some tool to unfasten the clip from its case. Just a safety reminder, before you start tinkering your UPS, make sure that you set it aside for 1 to 2 hours. This will drain the charge of the capacitor and avoid electric shock. Even though a UPS only have 12 volts, you don't want to get hurt, so safety first. If everything is ready, then let's start. Let's check the fuse first. Maybe you only have a bad fuse. For this type of UPS, you only need to unscrew this part and the fuse will come out with it. To check the fuse, you need this red digital multimeter and set it to get the continuity. Then put the probe from end to end like this. A good fuse should show a reading or a beeping sound. If you don't have this red digital multimeter, you should buy one. Or look into the fuse and try to check it by eye. A good fuse looks like this, but this method is not accurate, so getting this red digital multimeter is a must. We know that our UPS is good at this point. We can then proceed on undoing this cover and continue checking what causes this UPS to not work. On this step, the source plate will shine its purpose, to hold all the screw in one place. You don't want to get frustrated and look for a single screw that falls into the floor. So get your source plate and make sure it's white like this and same size of course. While I'm undoing this, consider hitting a like and subscribe to support my channel. The main cover is now removed, and as you can see, there are 2 batteries here, and for other type of UPS, it only has 1. Also, some UPS have another protective case for batteries. So you might need to remove those first before this part is exposed. As I mentioned a while ago, you might need a flathead screwdriver to unfasten that part, and you can disconnect the wires like so. After disconnecting those wires, it's now time to extract the batteries from the UPS. The new batteries I purchased have the same 12 volts, but a higher amp hour rating of 9.0 than the old batteries which only have 7.2 amp hour. The reason I get a higher amp hour batteries is to have a longer run time. This should give me more juice to do more stuff on my computer. It is possible to use a higher amperage battery like 20 amps or even higher, but make sure that the size of the battery will fit into the case. I bought these two batteries in Shopee for 695 pesos each, or 14 US dollars, with zero shipping. And this UPS that I have cost me 3,800 pesos, or 74 US dollar that time. So I'm saving 2,410 pesos in just replacing these batteries and not buying a new UPS. But for some of you that have those branded UPS, those UPS starts with the lowest price of 6,000 pesos or 120 US dollars to 15,000 pesos or 300 US dollar for a 1000 volt amps UPS. Means you will save more than I do if you buy these batteries and replace your UPS dead batteries. If you want to know more about how I get this lowest price deal and how to get zero free shipping in Lazada or Shopee, check out my other video here. Moving on, I will let you know how to check your batteries. All you need is this red digital multimeter. And yes, you really need to have one of these. This will make your life a lot easier than holding both ends of the batteries to check if they have power. But please, don't do this. Now, set the red digital multimeter to its 20 volt max DC position. And place this probe black to negative and red to positive. You can put it the other way and you will still get a reading only with a negative value. A good 12 volt battery should have 12 volts or more. This one only have 4.25 volts and the other one only have 7.97 volts. Both of them are lower than 12 volts, which means bad batteries. And here are the new batteries. One got 13.0 volts and the other one has 13.11 volts. Both of them are above 12 volts, which are an excellent indication of a good batteries. Now that we know that those two new batteries are in good condition and are ready to use, we can now use it to replace our UPS batteries. And connect the wires the same way it was removed. The wires are color coded, so you should follow them. Red to red and black to black. Red to positive and black to negative. I'm making it clear because this is a crucial step. After this, we can now put the cover back and put everything together. Now, to test if it is working, I'm switching the button on. And excellent! Now the light turns on, and it's blinking with an interval. Means we are using the batteries because it is not plugged in into any power source. Let's try the power monitor again. This time, the lead light turns on with some reading on it. This UPS is fixed. To sum it up, here are the steps that we do. First, we check the fuse. Then undo the case until the batteries are exposed. Then disconnect the wires from the batteries and extract them. After that, we check the new battery's voltage. Then placing the new batteries and making sure that the wires are connected in the right way. And then we're done, but don't forget to close the case back. After I replaced the batteries, I tested it right away on my computer, which is not a good idea. I read from Google that you should charge the UPS battery first by plugging it into an AC wall socket and leave it charged for at least 12 hours. Yes, 12 hours. And me, so excited about my work, I use it directly without charging, which also amazed me as it runs 1 hour and 21 minutes before it turns off and shuts down my computer completely. I am really shocked as I did not charge it for 12 hours and used it straight from the box, while the old 7 amp hour batteries only runs 30 to 40 minutes of a regular use. A great buy and a job well done. And I'm very excited to have a power outage in our place to use this UPS. I hope this video gives you an idea on how to fix your UPS and learn something new. If you have a suggestion and additional information, just comment down below. It will help me and others with their future fix. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.